Alright, so when you import the tic-tac-toe project, I have lots of other projects open, but you'll see tic-tac-toe student, and it has two different classes, a game class and a runner class. And then it has an example game, a text file. And so upon the successful completion of all the to-do statements, your game, if it should look something like this. So you can scroll through this just to make sure you understand what the game should look like. The game class is going to be the one that you work on the most, and it has a number of different things and methods. There's already a scanner created for you that you can use to gather the people's names and do other things if you need to. There is a board, which is a string array that is 3 rows by 3 columns, the normal tic-tac-toe board. And so we'll use this board to record the moves. At the beginning of the game, it should be filled with blank spaces, which is literally quotation mark space quotation mark. And then as people record moves or enter moves, it will become filled with X's and O's. We have 2 strings to remember the players' names, and then a series of methods that you will need to create or complete. There's a clear board method where you'll store a space in each location at the board array. There's a welcome method where you'll use the scanner to ask for the players' names and record them in player 1 name and player 2 name. There's a print board method, which will use loops to print out the contents of the array called board so that the players can see the board each time they're asked to enter a move. And then there are a series of win checker methods that you'll have to complete, and here you're just looking for if there are 3 X's horizontally in a row and 3 O's. And what happens in these is that a string called turn is passed through, so you can just check to see if there are 3 turns in a row. And then and I'll go over these in more detail because they're a little bit hard. So there's a horizontal win checker, a vertical win checker, and a diagonal win checker that you'll need to complete. And that's it for the game class. Now the runner class is all done for you. The runner class just sort of, you're welcome to look at it, of course. It just executes the game. It sort of prints out the welcome. It just kind of creates the game. Not kind of, it creates, the game. Starts player 1's turn at X, prints the welcome, gathers the names, and then this is the main game loop that just executes until it finds that there is a win. And so you can look over this if you'd like. This is the general structure of the game. In the next videos, we'll talk about the particular to-do statements and methods.